Joe? Oh, I'm going to have to move.
Do you know what I look like? I've just realised. You remember what? Detox's trash talking trash can in All Stars 2? Why does that look like something different from an episode of Drag Race every week?
Racers, are you ready?
It's time for...
the Brit Stop!
Hello, and a huge fabulous welcome to the Brit Stop. I'm Nadia Business.
And I'm her ball and chain, Lorna. And today we are going to be recapping all the drama from episode 4 of RuPaul's Drag Race UK.
I feel like this season is just like slipping away from me and I don't want it to end.
I lost all hope today.
One more queen has gone. Tina Mandela is out of there. She got the chop, gal.
Rude.
I'm not gonna lie, you know, I had a peg for top 3. So, new day in the workroom and they're walking in, and of course, there's a mini challenge, and not just any mini challenge, Lorna. It's the Great British Bake Off. The queens have to sell this baked good. I'm not sure what.
It's ridiculous.
I'm still confused.
They're clutching at straws to make anything quintessentially British on this series.
But I will say one standout moment was, of course, the winner of the mini challenge, Bimini Bon Boulash, who
yes.
I know your obsession grows every week, as does mine. I bloody love this gal. And she turned the Belgian bun into the Brexit bun.
Yeah.
And it was intelligent humour. I was so there for it.
Like she said, it's so easy to go down the kind of lewd and like, you know, innuendo-y bit with Bake Off, because we see it on the Great British Bake Off.
So I like the flavour of a cocks.
Bimini just thought, well, do you know what? I'm going to try and get them with some more like intelligent, maybe political humour. And it paid off. It was really different. It was refreshing. The only thing in the mini challenge was like it really kind of set out who could be really funny off the cuff and who could like improvise. And obviously the highlights were Bimini, and Lawrence obviously was fantastic with her high clairs instead of eclairs. Brilliant. But, you know, sadly, some queens didn't do very well. Ellie Diamond, God bless her, she fell on her face.
I want to say that it's because she's 21.
Delusion. Convince yourself.
Doesn't mean I still don't fancy her. Call me.
So that was the mini challenge, and Bimini won. And that meant that the next thing was Rue was introducing the maxi challenge to the queens. And the queens had to present their own good morning kind of daytime TV show, which is another staple of Britain and British TV. We love a good daytime morning TV show. Directed by the absolutely incredible Beyonce of daytime TV, Lorraine Kelly.
We saw her make a very brief appearance in Snatch Game in season 1 of RuPaul's Drag Race UK, but it was so lovely to have her here for a little bit longer as the director of the mating challenge and also the guest judge this week.
So the morning TV show that the queens were going to present is called Morning Glory.
Gross. And I loved the image of Big Ben. Yeah.
So Rue gives Bimini, for her prize, the opportunity to choose her favourite role first, so she got to pick first, and then for the other queens to fight out on their roles.
Oh, but you want to really fight.
So the roles the queens have, you've got Bimini and Tace as the Gen Z party influencers and the hosts of Morning Glory. Mm-hmm. You've got Veronica Green and Sister as the goth party planners, which is an interesting statement in itself. You've got the Scottish queens, Lawrence Chaney and Ellie Diamond as not dragony aunts, but dragony nieces. You've got Tia and Ahura as the Essex girl money-saving experts. And of course, who better to play the hippie weather girl than Ginny Lemon? So everyone seems happy with the roles they've got. The interesting pairing for me, and I think for a lot of people, including the queens themselves, Tia and Ahura working as a pair.
Spicy.
We've seen some pretty heated conflicts between these two over the last 2 weeks, I'd say.
You, and you.
Sometimes the best work can come out of a partnership that you wouldn't expect. In the workroom, Rue's doing the walk round and she goes over to see the Scottish Queens. And obviously there's been a lot of banter over the last 4 weeks with Lawrence Chaney and Lawrence is giving it back. Ellie Diamond says to RuPaul, "You say Lawrence Chaney with the Scottish accent. Why don't you say mine?" And I think the nation gasped.
Is this bitch for real?
You don't talk to RuPaul like that!
She didn't mean it, did she? And it just came out. You could cut the atmosphere with a knife, and I think she instantly regretted it.
And do you know what I was reminded of?
Go on.
Pearl, season 7.
So there's something on my face.
I think we were all Max in that situation.
Now we're going on to the filming of the Maxi Challenge, the filming of Morning Glory, with the beautiful Lorraine Kelly in the director's seat. So the filming began, and who did you see struggle, and who did you see do really well, Nadia? What are your thoughts?
Veronica was
yeah.
struggling, and it was really uncomfortable to see.
Clearly the struggle is real.
Yeah, and Sister didn't kind of help a girl out to get back out of it. You could just see Veronica like flailing in this improv challenge. She was clearly uncomfortable. Listen, improv is really hard. Like, not everyone's going to be great at it. I think I could do it better. I'm going for my goth today. Have you noticed?
I'm liking this goth party planner.
My absolute favourites were, of course, Tia Coffee and Ahura. What an absolute just turn around. Oh, I've even whacked my mic in excitement. They were just so funny and they got the look just perfect.
Yeah.
And I could not stop laughing at Ahura's Essex accent.
She was incredible, absolutely incredible. And for somebody who clearly kind of cares a lot about how they look, she really let go. The other person for me that really shone was Lawrence Chaney. I mean,
Natural.
it goes without saying. I'd have been more surprised if she'd done badly.
I really thought that Ginny struggled, and what a surprise.
At first, I was enjoying it because it was Ginny, because it was that kind of kooky sense of humour. It was offbeat, didn't go anywhere.
I'm not gagging.
It didn't. It was really bizarre, and I just wanted to hear the weather. And I don't know. She's obviously
That's because you're British.
I just wanted to talk about the weather.
So it's a new day, it's Elimination Day, and the Queens are back in the workroom.
We got to see the vulnerable side of Ahura.
At the end of the day, no matter how competitive I am, I have a heart.
Oh my God, she's a human being.
Bitch. What I found really interesting and really warm to watch was Tia being the mature one and saying, do you know what? What's done is done. What's been said has been said. I'm not going to hold any grudges because, she might as well have said, that's me carrying that negative energy around.
Yeah,
and
totally.
what good does that do in the competition?
I'm just hoping, like, Ahura can, burst out of this kind of characterized evil villain of Drag Race and show some more vulnerability. Let's get to the runway.
Yes! Runway time!
And it is Monster Mashup. Love it.
Stunning! I know. So the Queens have to basically put two kind of monster, well-known image concepts together and make it runway ready for RuPaul.
Absolutely.
So first up, we have Veronica Green. So she's going for a Medusa meets her, and these are her words, Babe the Pig.
Yeah, she's done the assignment. She's mashed up two monsters and she's done it really well.
It's great. I'm just terrified by it. Like I've had nightmares about this since Thursday.
It is very disturbing.
Because I'm kind of attracted to the pig. I don't get it. Like
I don't know what I think about that girl.
Sister. Yup.
So pros, the body. The body shape is incredible.
Yeah, really good.
The characterization, great.
Oh yeah, she
However-
sold it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%. However, it's a bit of fur and a tail and a bit of fur poking through. Nobody wants a hairy nipple. I've shaved mine off. Not the hair, the nipple.
Hated the ponytail as well. Very limp.
That's not a ponytail. No.
Next up was my girl, my absolute love of my life, Bimini Bombulash, who is Pam Anderson vibes all over this runway.
Why are we yelling?
This is Playboy Bunny meets Devil.
Yeah. I mean, it's messy.
I love Bimini, but is that enough to be the UK's next drag superstar?
Yeah, it was a little bit disappointing. I mean, she went for the prosthetics, but even that wasn't very polished.
No, like Michelle said, if she, done the wig better, just at least combed it or brushed it and put a lash on,
Oh my God, that's so true. She didn't have lashes on, or I can't see them. Interesting choice.
Next up, we have Tace, who is giving us Bride of Frankenstein meets vampire.
I am obsessed with the gown, okay? I think that's stunning and I want it and I want to get married in it. However, I didn't get Monster Mashup. It's not monstrous, it's not ugly, it's just glamour.
I will say, her makeup,
oh my God,
incredible. Her hair, incredible. The gown, like you said, incredible.
That
was
wig.
so well put together.
Next up, fancy a slice of some
Not this.
toxic lemon. What do you think?
I mean, it wasn't until the end of the runway when she said acidic witch that I got what the two mashups were supposed to be. It was like toxic waste meets witch.
Yeah.
The concept wasn't strong enough for me. I'm sorry. Meh.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll leave it there. I don't have much to say about that one. However, I do have a lot to say about this look, which is my favourite look. Yes! Lawrence Chaney. What a polished, amazing mashup concept.
This whole look could so easily be too many things going on at once.
Yes, which I thought Veronica's kind of nearly.
However,
no.
So well done.
She, like Rue said, she rhinestoned the blood. That is Lawrence Chaney. That is attention to detail. And she just brings looks every time.
Our other Scottish queen is next up on the runway. We have Ellie Diamond giving us Goblin meets Werewolf.
I was slightly disappointed. It just felt like, I just didn't like the material. I felt it was very like felt and like very costumey oh God, I just didn't like it.
A bear.
And also, hun.
I know what you're gonna say.
We're seeing this silhouette again. The bitch loves chaps.
Show us something different.
Right. And next up was Tia Coffee. Looking very dramatic. And I think probably the best we've seen her.
I was so here for this. It's Voodoo Priestess meets Medusa.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that the Medusa is done differently than Veronica did hers. The makeup of the skeleton is beautiful.
Smash the makeup, yeah.
Yeah, so impressed.
You're impressed by that. I'm not gonna lie, touch costumey, touch Halloween costumey. However, I think she still pulled it off and it was like the most interesting I've seen her.
Last but not least, we have Ahura, who apparently is giving us Elvira in Vegas.
It's annoying because I adore this look as a look. If it was out of context, right? And if you didn't know it was Monster Mashup, this is stunning. And she brings fashion looks every week. I love the brain. She glitters the brain. It looks stunning. It looks great. But it's Ahura once again not wanting to be ugly and wanting to be pretty, which she smashes. But it's not the assignment.
I misunderstood the assignment. I'm sorry.
So that was the wonderful runway, which was really, really fun.
That's false, America.
The safe queens were Tace, Ellie Diamond, and Tia Coffee. Obviously, the tops of the tops were Bimini Bombulash, Lawrence Chaney, and Ahura. And unfortunately, the bottoms of the week were Veronica Green, Sister, and Ginny Lemon.
Completely expected, looking at both challenge and runway.
The absolute gorgeous winner was Lawrence Chaney again!
I mean, this is a queen to beat. This is a queen not to be messed with. She brings it on the runway, brings it on the challenge, and it just shows that actually, in my opinion, as great as Lawrence was in the challenge, I thought Ahura was better and completely embodied the character.
I agree. I was so kind of gutted with Ahura's runway because if she was more monster, she would have won. And I was so up for Ahura having this redemption story over this episode and her winning that a repeat badge at the end. But you cannot argue with Lawrence's fabulous runway and what a bloody natural she is as a presenter. So all in all, she deserved that win. So the lip sync of all lip syncs
Oh my god!
is I'm so excited. Is Ginny Lemon v Sister.
And they're lip syncing to Kim Wilde's cover rendition of The Supremes, You Keep Me Hanging On, which the original's a great track, the cover's a great track. It's a great track.
Oh my god, where do we start on this?
So the lip sync begins. Everything seems normal.
I'm so excited.
Ginny does this kind of prayer pose, blows a kiss, and leaves the stage!
And walks. What?
What the fuck is going on in here on this day?
The room is gagged. The queens are gagged. Michelle is like, what's going on? But Rue's like, just carry on.
Lorraine's fainted.
Yeah, Lorraine, where's she gone? Alan's living, and Sister is just cracking on. Bravo. What an iconic moment. This is going to go down with like the Ben de la Creme, you know, Tippexing her own name on her own lipstick in All Stars.
I'm going home.
I'll be honest with you. Between a lip sync between Ginny and Sister, I didn't see it ending well for Ginny.
I call shade.
What I like, in a way, is that Ginny wrote her own exit storyline and was like, do you know what? I'm not going down with a fight. I'm also not going down without one.
Yeah, Sister was her like best Judy in the competition. And she didn't want to do it.
Yeah, but it's competition. You know what you're signing up for. You bet this girl, 4 episodes ago. On the one hand, love the exit storyline for her. I think, you know, she wrote it herself. It's punk. But I can't stand this excuse of, oh, this is my best friend in the competition. I don't want to. Just do it. You know what you're getting into. I'm very sad to see Ginny go.
We're definitely going to miss that voice of reason. The press kind of leaked this before the season even began, and leaked that a drag queen refused to lip sync. And there was also some rumors and comments that the queen was really quite rude and aggressive with RuPaul. Was this lies? Do you think anything like that did happen behind the scenes?
I want to know who their source is, because that's not what we saw.
It's not what we saw.
Do you know what? I'm glad, because I think this is a great cast of queens, and whether they walk or not, or whether they stay to fight it out, I think there is a massive future ahead of them.
But wow, what a dramatic ending to the episode. I swear to God, every single episode ends on this absolute dramatic moment.
I'm not going to entertain drama, chaos, confusion, and madness.
Don't forget, of course, if you're watching here at the Brit Stop, that over on Instagram, we do have our score sheet, which we are constantly updating each week.
So that was episode 4 of the Brit Stop.
I love doing this every week with you. And if you haven't seen episodes 1, 2, or 3, you can find them on our YouTube channel. Link here. Ooh. And in our bio across all social media. You can find us at The Brit Stop Show on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as well.
Thank you for watching. Please rate, subscribe. Let us know what you think of this episode and Ginny's walkout.
And don't forget to use the hashtag DragRaceUK. And if you fancy it, hashtag The Brit Stop Show. I've been Nadia Business.
And I've been Lorna. See you next week, darling. Can't wait.
See you next week.
Love you.